Hello and welcome to this little instructional video on how to control your computer via the Microsoft Remote Desktop Protocol. To demonstrate, we're using two virtual systems here, two virtual machines. One will be a Windows 7 system, which will be our guest, from which we are doing the controlling, and one will be Windows XP. This will be our remote host. This will be the system we want to control. We start on our Windows 7 system. So this is our guest system, and we start by making sure that we actually reach our our host system, our XP machine. Doing this here by entering CMD, the command console. This is our XP machine, HZ Gaming VM01, and we're sending a ping here. We get a positive response. That's great. And now we are on our XP system. Not because it's already worked, but because I've changed the view here to our XP system. So we have to prepare now for the remote connection. Right click on computer, manage, and there's our computer management console. Now we're going on selecting local users and groups. Users, right click in the blank space, new user, and we are creating a new user here. It's safer and more elegant to use a dedicated user for remote services because the system cannot be alternated or tampered with in an easy way. So just selecting password never expires, selecting a password, and you have to have a user with a password, so we have to use them. So right click on the remote user, member of, add, then advanced, and find now. And now you'll see all the local security and user groups on this computer. We have to select the remote desktop users. There. Okay, should look like this. Okay, and apply. Like I said, you have to have a user with a password on. Blank passwords won't work on remote desktop. And also your Windows should be professional or higher, so enterprise, ultimate, etc. The starter and home premium versions won't work as far as I know, at least for the controlled system. You can establish a connection and use home premium as a guest, but not as a host. So now we have that. Right click on my computer, properties, advanced. No, I think that was wrong. Sorry, remote. It's it's under remote here. So see if this if our user is in the group. Admin has access, that's okay. So just check if the checkbox at allow users to connect remotely to this computer is indeed checked. It is. Apply. So that's about it on the host system. If you're using the standard Windows firewall, the firewall rule will be set automatically. I'm going to take a look here on the C document settings. You see here's just one profile folder. It's for the admin. That's the only profile that was on the system, but we'll get to that later. So we're back on our Windows 7 system. We're just typing in here MSTSC, it's a Microsoft Terminal Server Client, and here in this window we're typing the name of our host system. You can click yes here, and now we are already on our remote system, on our host system, and we're using our credentials, our remote user. Here it asks us that if we want to log off the current user. Yes, we will do this. This question only appears because we were logged on locally, directly on the machine. So it counts as an active session. We are taking over the session now, you can only connect with one. So I'm sorry, in our XP it's one user at a time. So if someone is working on the machine and you're logging on, his screen will be locked. You can log on back, but then you are out of the game. Shouldn't be a problem if you only have one dedicated computer for, I don't know, hosting music, etc. So this is our new profile. It's just been created. Here we are, computer management. Where is it? See this little bar in the top? That's pretty much our indicator that we are remote on the system. So, see, this is local users and groups. On the XP machine, there's our remote system. This is the local device manager, on which we only have reading rights. We cannot change anything. That's because we chose to use normal user privileges for our remote user. We can log off or we can disconnect. If we disconnect, it's the same as clicking the little X at the top of the little blue bar. It's every program you start, every thing you start will be opened and will stay open until you log on the next time. If you're logging off from the system, the session is closed and it's like logging off from your local machine. Yeah, that's about it. Is there something else to say? Okay, this will work on server machines, Microsoft Windows Server machines, Windows Server 2003, 8 and 12. I think on 3 and 2008 you can log on with 2 users simultaneously. I don't know about Windows 2012, I think 1 is it now, I'm not quite sure. And I'm also not quite sure about Windows 2000. I knew it once, but this is so long ago. We are talking about way more than a decade. Yeah, that's about it. Of course I only used XP here for demonstration purposes, so that you see the different GUIs and to realize on which system we are. This also works the other way around. On Windows 7 and Vista you found it under the remote settings, the computer connections, and here you have to select allow connections from any computer. Everything else won't really work here. And of course, here's the same thing, you can just add the remote user. So that's about it. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions about details of this little problem, or if you're not able to get your remote connection working, feel free to ask in the comments. Bye!